in this moment to not get drugged. So if I hold on to Chica and I say, hey, come forward, and she starts running backwards, the first thing that I can do to not get drugged is start running towards her. If I lean back, that's our natural human instinct. When things go wrong, we just want to lean back against it. But we're weak and we're little and we don't weigh a lot. So the moment that you feel like something's happening to you, you're getting drugged, switch what you're doing. So in his case, he's pushing the butt. Now the butt's going so fast that we're getting drugged. Stop pushing the butt, go to the shoulders. Change your approach, change where you're going, because you can't go any faster, right? The only place that you can outrun that horse is backwards. As soon as they get going forwards, you're getting drugged. So when they start dragging, you chase them. When they start going sideways, focus on the flank, stick with them. When you start pushing the butt and that butt starts going so fast, you need to step through the circle. You're going on the outside of the circle, step right through the middle of the circle where they're going. Now you won't have that sensation of it's going faster, faster, faster.
And just thinking about getting in front of looking at the shoulder,
yep.
Get you in front of the drive line.
Exactly. That's the word. Oh man, I'm so proud of you for using that word. He's absolutely right. We went behind the drive line. It started moving too fast, and then he said, I stepped in front of the drive line. I stepped out in front. That's exactly what the drive line does. You step in front of it, it's going to slow things down. You push in front of it, it's going to slow things down. You push in front, it's going to shut the horse down. That's why a lot of times when we're looking for that horse's shoulders to move, we push so hard in front of that drive line, they shut down, we got to allow them to go forward again. All right, let's say one more time to the other side. Send him off and around you. There you go. Step right to him, right to that back D-ring. There you go. Click to him. There you go. Nice. Now he's stepping forward. Look at his face. There we go. Nice. There we go. Look at his face. Nice. Put that forearm between you and him. There we go. Nice. Now look at his shoulders. Walk forward and to the right. Out to the right. There we go. Nice. There we go. Look at his face whenever you're, there we go. People say, oh, how do you hold on? Man, if you go hold on some little ones, they go real fast. Good job. And release. Good job. There we go. There we go. That's it. So when we're under saddle and these type of things happen to us, that we feel like we're in the blender. It's a lot of the same thing. Okay, what adjustment am I going to make where I don't feel like I'm getting flung off the merry-go-round? How can I shut this down? What do I need to do to stop that from happening? All right, guys, you feeling good? Everybody feeling good? Yes, ma'am. All right, what you got? Let me see.
Not liking what I'm getting.
Okay. All right, stop. Go back in front of him. Okay, point to the left and step into his shoulder. There we go. Stand your ground. There we go. Hands between you and him. Very nice. Look at his face. Nice. Now step forward into your left. Kind of out in front. There we go. That's his shoulders. Now look at his butt. There we go. Now step towards his shoulders. Forward and to the left. There we go. Now step to his butt. Very nice. Very nice. That's exactly what we want to see. Notice too, when you're doing that, how stoic your hand is. You're locking your hand into one place, and he's moving around your hand, basically. Finished riding, that's what happens. Our hands don't move, they move around our hands. So in the beginning, we're pulling left, we're pulling right, we're doing this, we're doing that. Ultimately, when we get finished there, in a finished bridle, our hands don't move, and the horse moves around the bridle. Move Chance around. Stand in one place, stand directly to the side, and bring the crop to him. Leave that hand locked out and in one place. There you go. Basically, your hand doesn't leave the spot that it's over. Pivot on your left foot. See how you're walking forward? Pivot in one place and send him around you. There we go. Now switch, grab the other side, stay in one place. Pivot in one place. Take your right foot and pivot. There you go. Don't walk forward. There we go. So you'll find when that horse starts getting soft that you feel like you don't have to move. Same thing, stand in one place. There you go. Send him around. That right hand should be coming up towards his face. Okay. All right, so we should be. Hey. There we go. So right there in that moment, you see that that's happening. You start coming up towards that messaging center. So what happened is we pointed him off. and his face got past us, but his shoulder came into us. Anytime that happens, we want to keep a hand between he and I. There we go. Switch hands. So I sent him off to the right, and then I immediately go this way, brought his face in between he and I. And that's going to keep a horse from rubbernecking and taking their head away from you and bringing their shoulder into you. So we just send their head that way enough for them to know which direction we want to go, and then we take that head and neck and put it in between us. The shoulder's what they would run into you with if they had a choice. So see how I have his face in between myself and that shoulder? That's what's going to keep him from kind of bumping into your space. Give it a go. Point him off just enough to move, and then bring that hand between you and him. Bring it in between you and him. There you go. There we go. Nice. Is that making sense, guys? You don't know how much that lead hand can protect you. If you keep their face in between you and them, horses don't want to run into you with their face. People who get ran over, watch the videos of people getting run over. They get run over with the shoulder. That horse gets there, and the last moment they take their face away and run into you with the blunt part of their shoulder. That's where people get broken. That's where people get ruined. Okay, well, if we can keep control of their face, anytime they even think about coming into our space, bring that face in between you and them with something that they don't want their face getting run into, like a halter or a snaffle or a snaffle with shanks. You know, something they say, oh, if I want the pressure off my face, I have to step my shoulder around. And us being able to do that is going to keep us from ever getting ran over. One more time. There we go. Point them off just a hair. Bring that right hand. There you go. Perfect.